Hello, Gia. It's Crazy Grandpa, and it's time for an update on our seeds. But again, before we look at our seeds, we're going to look at the tomato plants and the pepper plants. Okay, so the tomato plants are doing very, very good. And you see right here, they have a second set of leaves coming up. So the leaves get the light and they make it into energy. It's like the light is their food and they make it into energy and they grow. And then in here, the plant has roots. Down below, the plant has roots. And the roots drink up the water so that it can be not thirsty and it drinks up all the water. We're going to transplant these soon into their own little containers, because you see there's 1, 2, 3 tomato plants just in that one. And we want to put them into their own little containers so that they grow big and strong. But look at how good every single one of them has a tomato plant coming, at least one tomato plant coming out of it. There's 3 tomato plants coming out of some, 2 coming out of some, but every single one has a tomato plant. Now let's check our peppers. Same thing with our peppers. They're not growing the second set of leaves yet, but they will. But in each one, you can see there's multiple pepper plants growing in there. There's a couple. On that one there's 2. In this one there's 1 and 1's coming up. In this one there's 2. So they're doing very good too. This one still taking its time to germinate, to start growing. They haven't started growing yet. It's called germination. That's what it's called when the seed germinates a little plant. Okay, now we're going to check our seeds that we're growing together. Okay, so we got to tap the rain down. Oh, look at that. I could see tons and tons of growth. All right, let's open it up and see. Yes, there is tons of growth. Look, the baby bok choy is growing quicker and quicker, and we're going to have to start separating them out. Like the tomato plants, we're going to have to start separating them into our own little containers. And look, we got some sweet basil growing. You see that one sweet basil there? And we got more peas coming. See that pea coming up there? And there's peas, and there's peas. Nothing in that one yet. And over here, we have, I think this one is a pea plant from when Crazy Grandpa messed up and the pea came over there. But I think those ones are cucumbers. And then look at our beets. Our beets are nice and red. Don't they look great? Now remember what I told you. So the leaves that are growing on the bok choy, they're getting all the light. And then what's growing under the ground? You know, the roots. The roots are growing under the ground. And when we transplant them, I'm going to show you the roots. Okay, and on this one, you can see the pea seed. It's going to fall off and it's going to grow. And peas grow really tall and they like to climb on things. So we're going to have to build a little trellis. A trellis is something that it can grow on, and we're gonna grow them, and we're gonna keep learning all about the seeds. So today's lesson, we learned about the roots, right? The leaves get the sun, and they create food. They create energy, and the roots drink up the water. Okay, all right, that's today's update. Oh, I forgot the blackberries. Blackberries, I don't think that's a blackberry. I think that's just a little something else. Maybe it is a blackberry. I'm not sure, because there look like there's more down there. And that was a whole blackberry. I'm not sure what those are, but we'll find out. All right. We'll update again tomorrow. Bye.